You know, us Madrid fans, we're going into this match with not much to expect. We don't know if we're going to win, we're going to lose. I've been watching a lot of the Etihad games in which City against Real Madrid, the 4-0. I recently decided to watch the 2022 match at the Etihad, and I actually believe that this upcoming match that's happening next week, Wednesday, the match is going to be similar to that. It's going to be end to end, and I think the scoreline is going to be crazy. I think it will go into the 3-3s, the 4-4s. You never know. Because I actually think City are not as strong as they were last season, but they still are dangerous. They still can destroy Real Madrid. And I'm making this video before the Mallorca match, which is coming up on Saturday. I do not care about this match. Actually, I'm going to watch it. But what happens in that match does not affect the next match against City. Because we can perform how well against Mallorca. It's just different levels of competition. I want you to understand that. Different levels of competition. Mallorca, what are they? They just lost to Athletic Bilbao in the Copa del Rey. So to me, that match is not as important. The only thing that can really change the outcome of the City match is possible injuries. So what I think about this match, I think that City, obviously, home territory, they own the Etihad. They are unbeaten at the Etihad for 3 years. They are going to dominate. Because we have seen in the previous games at the Etihad, even in the Cristiano era, and Benzema and Bale, all these different eras, Real Madrid have never won at the Etihad Stadium, which is scary. Going into this match knowing that fact, it puts a person in a position where what can we expect other than a loss? History doesn't always repeat itself. And Real Madrid is the only team who I think can do it. I've seen matches, for example, there was a match between City and Chelsea which I watched live, by the way. I watched that match. I thought City would dominate them. They did not. Matter of fact, Chelsea were actually giving them a game. I see Real Madrid doing the same thing. Yes, that's Premier League, this is Champions League, it's a different situation. But I think Real Madrid can win this game. I was discouraged after the 3-3 draw. And I said in the preview, if we draw or lose, we out. I've changed my mind. Real Madrid could pull off a miracle and either win based on a 1-goal margin or a possible penalty shootout. And what I've noticed about City in this particular season, it's not the same as in the previous year, when the team was just flowing, each player were having a go at scoring goals and doing some great things. This season I've noticed they've been depending on individual brilliance, from Foden, Bernardo Silva, Haaland, De Bruyne. And listen, people say Haaland ghosted. Yeah, sure, he ghosted at the Bernabeu. That match is over. This is the Etihad. I actually believe that Haaland will get more and more opportunities to score, in which he very well could score. In the match at the Bernabeu, they couldn't really give him service. The wingers of Man City, the midfielders, they struggled to put in crosses. At the Etihad, it's a different situation. They will be putting crosses in. De Bruyne will also be back. De Bruyne, let's speak about De Bruyne and Kyle Walker. Those two did not play. If Kyle Walker is fit by then, and if De Bruyne plays, it's very much over if you think about it. De Bruyne is world class, and he is literally the type of player who can decide a game on his own. Walker is the final piece to Man City's defense if Walker comes back. I'm sorry, but Vinny, Rodrigo, they might be silent in that game. And another big factor is obviously Real Madrid's counter-attacks. Because sure, Man City is going to hold position, they're going to threaten in attack and in defense. They are going to be putting in crosses, putting in balls. They will be dominating position-wise. Then, once those players get tired, Real Madrid will pick up the ball, counter-attack. That is where we beat City. I think on transition, Bellingham, Vinny, Rodrigo are the most lethal counter-attackers in the world. And listen, I know Bellingham has been in bad form, but he could very well show up. And listen, since this is before the Mallorca match, I don't know if he suddenly is back in form. But going off what I know, Bellingham could show up. And it's been reported actually that Tchouameni, since he's going to be suspended, he won't be playing against Manchester City. Ancelotti has named 2 players who can fulfill the centre-back position. It's Nacho or it's Eder Militao. So in a Militao situation, he will be getting a tune-up match against Mallorca. Then we will see where this guy's at, because he came from an ACL injury out for the entire season. He hasn't even got, he's barely gotten minutes. He got 1 minute of game time. So I don't know if he's going to be ready for the Man City match. And if I'm going to take the safe approach, play Nacho. And you know, for all the Ancelotti fans and all the people who say Ancelotti is going to make adjustments, sure, he's going to make adjustments, no doubt about it. He's going to try and learn from the mistakes he made in the previous year, but hear me out. Earlier in the season, Real Madrid faced Atletico Madrid. It ended up 3-1 at the Wanda Metropolitano, away from home. Fast forward to January, Atletico versus Real Madrid again at the Wanda Metropolitano, 4-2. Atletico won. We all thought before the game had started that Ancelotti would make the right adjustments and the team would get the victory. We quickly found out that it did not work, and Simeone yet again walked out victorious over Ancelotti. So if you're saying Ancelotti is gonna make adjustments over this stuff, Pep is also going to make adjustments. What if Real Madrid actually do lose this game and get knocked out of the Champions League? Let's look at the season. Was it a good season in your opinion? Because this is my honest opinion. We only win La Liga, if we even win La Liga. But I think we're winning the trophy, there's no doubt about it. We're out of the Copa del Rey, possibly out of the Champions League. How do we look at the season? Is it a good season or a bad one? I honestly, in my personal opinion, I honestly think it's a mid-season if we do get knocked out of the Champions League. And my prediction for this game, I'm going for 4-3 Real Madrid. Because I honestly, my belief is higher than it was 2 days ago. Real Madrid will walk out victorious. Whether it is by a 1-goal margin or penalty shootout, I think it will be decided in whatever way. But what's your opinion? Leave your thoughts in the comment section. I would like to hear what you have to say. But if you enjoyed the video, smash like, subscribe. Peace.